Reverend Pastor Solomon Benson aba ku for aba si True Bible Ministry ku ko anyeke noro ama ko ndi do ba sebo ya mo ni daima ino gereke ido ima idio imam buba uto ima mo ina ni ino gereke ana ruto a Jesus Christ ageniere ana for aba si to nyeri pa ana ogono wo ken ka for aba si ko Zion Deliverance Life Church Bishop Sunday uwa ama kworo ano ndi do ba sebo ya mo isini fa eyon ewa ire ke ute mo ba si e ma re krebo ke me mo ni ma ino gereke ke e mo ni ima do mo ba aro ya mo ni eti ma aro ri sana wa ko fa ba si se me kompre ke kaya amo e ma ke ko no we ke si ne dan dara ko a ke wo to ke Sunday do a ke do se a Valentine Pastor Daniel Akpan aba ke True Christian Evangelical Church ama kworo aba ja gbenara di dollars ke ni mai no gereke men di toy ko e mai ko ke si su for ba se ke kaya men di toy ko e mai ko ke si su for ba se ke kaya song ko no si ki no are de yo so ni ba ke yo mi e mai tang fon se mo e ya ju ke bo ide ke spirit ke yo ini dia orang kente lens ado ini utre uria yeka asege abenge ni dobasi abanga usorom pa yedi se kemba Jesus Christ kemba me ya komba ma adu ni dia orang se ini lens ada no ke utu ni dobasi ya nam na dia orang ni lens ari ni ka mutu dia use na ba asege bena ke su ke usore di se kemba pa se dia orang kente isa ado for abasi Catholic for abasi Anglican Methodist for abasi Lutheran koro mo for abasi se ese ne ke ewa ari na adu ba ke ini lens go ari ni ya kam ini nka pesa bon idio amana ri ni ngwa ide kenta Christ lens go ri ni awona tena mpendere ayon ke ne abasi ena mna ri on ko utat ini emi ate kama idio enti ofumo mpo anon bote isini dem ke ri na aba ke ufora basi idame ari rumpo ayo ke friti siambono wo edisa ufora basi ke frito ibo ado na ndia impo ajaro nyo wa ke rimbon ko kusen ye na ufora basi anyo wa ko kusen ado mpo afna ke wo anyo na no wo pe pembe go me ufora basi me e ka be baba ukon ino bono bio akombo amadu ngori dio se ido ibora mumemi e gombo mi Jesus Christ ke paniko ngwere di yara de John iwo ke ye iwo riba ke ngwere basi anam no iri on kero Paul ke ngwere basi ege te on ku fo basi yen ku fo basi ama so ana ke nsi tie agero ku fo basi ke Corinth ku fo basi ke Rome Galatia Thessalonica ye ke Philippi koram mi jengwen ani bo mu fo basi ke nsi tie adom ko gari so tutu asama yom fan ado pani ko ke ngwere basi ano yo bo yang ni to basi ka ke free ribbon e ke kworo gospel Christ e yang nam no me we ka person e do me Christ ye na me ke me di do ta ku fo basi awa kam fan ayo jara yo free die i wa ko song se wo ke me di do ke be nya ayi mi ke me ke di ko fo basi ba mi ta ye na ma agwa ake wo itie awo ke me ke di be no fo no anam ku fo basi yana ufo basi atara ayogo bi nyida ayogo wa ke free tong yinu mbamedo me ufo basi me eni fon se mo enam ke bi nyam ye ku wem ni to basi bono wo siki tan ko mai tan ku wa ufo basi anam no bono wo esa ya fon enyo iru wem afon no ke bi ku ni uso enyo ngai ba bia agene mensu prophet abangake ke na am ko ba me iroyen bono woro kena ufo basi awari dami ke ya nyo anam ko no wem bono wo ko iro mpo se ufo basi tara yo bio yo mpo awawa akan na kwero ke uyo jari mbia ibo mbakara eno ntiteme bo yang bono wo ese ka ya ufo ibo kini ke se nyene mo fia me ro nkugwene usong asere pana wo adini e udongan nan e mai ne me yem ko mbok e ba men ko akeme akama ku do han ida mi panakwan ke atum mi wa nungo kai ko the World Health Organization e namma watke ida we wakake sam ida million aba million ene ni udo han ke fa kunado dien ida mbaka uba sesi agami ero mun mi wa ke iswa 2015 ibad mi wa sidongo nan e mai neke e do e yon wa ka ken kan Nigeria bia ibon bakare danke ameru mpo afana ke mbono wo ayon danke mempo se weria ye una adi neke akwa mesa eri yon ke exercise akebe di ro nja wo do ngame mempo mfene ka ke wo ngame ngo nana mengo do aposon adi kama computer na moto nyong song se fana yen ke computer training ken jagame bia ibon bakara ida yang senior udong ke yen e mai se sana class yen yembon se idon nan ke yembon si mai ne ni ngam bono wo si dong nan ku ko mo gorom bon senior udong shu kai ko to diabetes e kre bo kem mi mai mi ka yu ko wi bo isi ka iki se yen ke ta na udong ke yen yem fana nat adi ne ke wa ke tumme ani sa ima non bono wo ama no ngon bono wo usobo infon ke yen yen wawo e mai ne misa de yen ko nyelo afan ko ke nyenam no ri on ke adise nse idem ke prefira nyon ka ko i wan kan ke ase yen ke prefira ado ta pan ko ke dami e be nge pre webo ya se fa o fa aka o ko i wan aka ke se yen nyon pre bo ki mi wan won ke yo da u kan yen ke mong fan atre bo ite song ni de na ba ya nam yang pre mi re no ofrece mi tomo ele ka mi patri aya be mo mi e wan ke i kon akara ke mi ama so
Very good morning to you, and thanks for joining us on NTA News. My name is Patrick. Christians have been admonished to exhibit the agape love, which is the type of love prescribed in the scriptures. This was the central message in many churches visited in Uyo as Christians celebrate the second Sunday in the month of February. Esther Dan completes the story.
God as Christians in Uyo, the state capital, thanked God for witnessing the second Sunday in the month of February. Reverend Pastor Solomon Benson of the True Vine Bible Ministries, who spoke on the theme, Only One Has Love for All, charged believers to show genuine love at all times, just as Christ loved us and died for us. At the Zion Deliverance Life Church, Bishop Sunday Uwa said God's banner over us is love. He charged the faithful to be committed, dedicated, and sacrificial in showing love to one another, adding that God's love to man is special.
At times, it is not an emotional love and self-gratification. It is a sacrifice and a commitment. Love will be distributed along three lines of channels. Number one, love for God. Number two, love for yourself. And number three, love for your brother and sister.
Most churches reflected Valentine's celebration as their members were seen dressed with a touch of red. Pastor Daniel Lapan of the Truth Christian Evangelical Church spoke on the essence of love for our neighbors.
I'm telling the children of God the world over, so though people may think that Valentine is a worldly issue, but in a church setup, you must love each other.
The services featured choir renditions. Some of the worshippers comment.
Over of His love. It shows that God loves us.
We should reach out to people that will appreciate the Almighty God and say, God, I thank you for bringing this person closer to me.
In Uyo, Esther Dan, NTA News.
Lenten season is a period of prayer and fasting preparatory to the celebration of death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. In this special report, Evelyn Badu Epo takes a look at the significance to Christendom.
Lenten season is a 40-day period which precedes the celebration of Easter Sunday. It is often observed by Orthodox churches, including Roman Catholic, Anglican, Methodist, Lutheran, among other churches. The purpose of Lent is to prepare a believer through prayer, penance, repentance of sins, almsgiving or atonement, and self-denial of habits considered as destructive.
The period we Christians subjected, we bring down the flesh, then we give chance to the spirit to function very well. This is the time that we need to visit orphanage homes. This is the time we need to visit less privileged. Go to hospitals, show kindness, show love to one another.
It's a season where Christians will pause and get close to God. You separate yourself from noise, you get closer, you draw closer to God. And it's a season where one denies his or herself.
It is a very important season, and all of us as good Christians in the world yearly, and we have seen that it is very good with us.
A Christian who is going through the Lenten period is expected to acknowledge ways he or she might have turned away from God and focus on turning his or her hearts and minds back to God. This the Christian can achieve through self-denial or abstaining from physical pleasure and imitating Christ's 40 days fasting in the wilderness. At the end of the period of praying and fasting, what is expected of a Christian?
What we are going to get as a church, as a Christian, is that God will now revive our spirit. Our spiritual life will be revived. Then apart from our spiritual life being revived, then also God will give us more enablement to do His work.
Good Christians in the world, after the Lenten period, we have to bring in changes into our families, into ourselves, just as I mentioned, in the church, partake in the church activities, be punctual at our workplaces.
In Uyo, Evelyn Badu Epo, NTA News.
In recent times, there has been remarkable increase in the establishment of churches. However, continuous degeneration in moral values and increase in crime rate in the society has remained a source of concern. Charity James in this report seeks to find out if the growth in the number of church attendance is actually yielding the desired result.
A church is an assembly or gathering of followers of Jesus Christ. The beginning of the church, according to Revelation chapter 1 and 2 of the Holy Bible, can be traced to Paul and early disciples who set up churches in different parts of the world, like the church in Corinth, Rome, Galatia, the church in Thessalonica, and Philippi, among others. This act has continued till the present generation. The divine mandate which orders Christians to go into all the world and preach the gospel of Christ remains the major reason for the proliferation of churches. There is hardly a street without 2 or 3 churches, as some homes have also been turned into churches. Considering the expected role of the church and its increase in the society, the question is, are they really impacting the society?
I know that if it is not church, I think it could have been worse.
Some of them are just because there is no work in the society. The best thing is to open a church in the name of church, but actually their primary motive is to make money. So many of them are not impacting anything positive to the society. Proliferation of churches has both
positive and negative impact. One, it makes church, assembly, places of worship to be closer to people, so that
yes, they are impacting on the society. They are impacting positively and negatively. Quite a number of churches are preaching false doctrines. You have families separating, wives separating from husbands, children denying their parents because they are supposed to be the evildoers or witches or this kind of thing.
What actually can be responsible for the lapses being experienced? Can it be lack of the teaching of sound doctrine or failure on the part of the ministers?
But the more the churches are, the more the level of iniquity, lawlessness on the land. This is true because many of the so-called churches, the leaders were not called by God.
Not all the founders of churches are genuine. Many of them, not all, remember I emphasize, not all. Many of them found or established churches for pecuniary and selfish interests, to be seen to be the president and founder and general, and in fact I call it paramount ruler of churches. Some
it is when the pews can no longer, when people now sprawl outside, we now have the need to train more people to take over religious affairs. Akwa Ibom State should have a Minister of Religious Affairs and combine Minister of Religious Affairs with tourism.
It is therefore the hope of all that the increase in the number of churches will have a corresponding effect on the lives of the members, who are also expected to live by the principles of Christ. In Uyo, Charity James, NTA News.
Medical experts have advised that regular eye examination remains the only way to avert early and sudden blindness. They spoke with Clement Barikwi against the increasing case of eye-related problems in recent times, particularly among the youth. The reports.
Statistics by the World Health Organization shows that 45 million people experience blindness globally, 90% of them from developing countries. Out of this figure, 57% are young people between the ages of 13 and 27. In Nigeria, experts say the situation calls for concern, noting that changes in lifestyles such as eating habits and lack of physical activity may be some of the contributory factors to the increasing rate of eye problems in the society.
The eye is very precious and it should be given attention. For doctors, we prescribe that people should go for eye tests at least once a year. But for patients that have diabetes, that have hypertension, at least once in 6 months, regular eye check is very important.
As a way forward, experts recommend that those who use glasses with a family history of eye disease or chronic disease such as diabetes should go for eye check more frequently.
It is good for us to check our eyes frequently. You don't wait until you have problem in your eyes before you go for eye check.
The person have to undergo a thorough refractive test by the eye doctor, So after the checkup or the refractive test done by the doctor will now refract the person and bring out his eye power to find out the kind of glasses like the person will use.
To assist those with eye problems, these good-spirited Nigerians have embarked on free eye tests and treatment in Utuapak. Some of those who have benefited from the gesture comment.
The doctor checked my eyes and diagnosed my problem.
People benefited from coming here. I also benefited because very soon I'm expecting my own lens.
We advise our people, even within our community, that they should come and check their eyes.
Clement Barikwi, NTA News.
The Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Welfare, Dr. Glory Edet, has called on youths to exhibit the love of Christ and free from vices capable of destroying their future. She made the appeal while presenting a paper at the Youth Valentine celebration of the Presbyterian Church on Presbyterian Church of Nigeria, Uyo Cathedral. Miriam Vincent Oko was there and now reports.
Dr. Edet was speaking
on the topic Our Youths, Our Love and Valentine, said the original idea behind the celebration of Valentine is not for the purpose of promoting immorality. She emphasized the need to celebrate the day with the less privileged according to God's injunction, and urged the youths to shun peer pressure, flee youthful lust, and imbibe the virtues of humility and dedication to Christ.
As a Christian, there are certain things. The Bible says all things are lawful and not all things are helpful. I will never be enslaved by anything. As a young person, whatever you are doing today, think about tomorrow. Because the place you are going to, your parents may not be there. But let us walk with our conscience.
Chairperson of the Planning Committee, Mrs. Gloria Ban, said the event is put together to give the youth a decent mindset of how Valentine should be celebrated. In his message, Reverend Obong, who spoke on knowing God's purpose in life, urged the participants not to sever their relationship with God, but learn to love and trust Him.
There are some whose lives are driven by materialism, and we realize that that is not the reason why God created us.
The event featured choreography, comedy, and talks on the essence of Valentine.
The origin of this holiday for the expression of love really isn't romantic.
I've traveled to South Africa. Just last night I went to India.
In Uyo, Mary and Vincent Toko, NTA News.
The celebration of Valentine's Day on February 14 every year has become sacrosanct, especially as the day is being linked to a priest. What makes the 2016 celebration seem a bit more sacred may be due to the fact that the day falls on a Sunday. Examining the significance of or otherwise the celebration of Valentine's Day on a Sunday.
Or the Feast of Valentine is an annual event celebrated every February 14. It is said to have originated as a Western Christian liturgical feast day in honor of an early saint named Valentinus, celebrated around the world, although not a public holiday in any country. In the early days, the celebration of the day was limited to romantic couples and later extended to the expression of love and affection towards all who made their lives special. However, in recent times, it is now considered as an occasion to celebrate all beautiful human relationships. Apart from the fact that 2016 is a leap year, one other significant thing about this year is that Valentine's Day falls on a Sunday, and the last time this happened was in 2010. Some respondents in Uyo said the day falling on a Sunday has no significant value to the Christendom, as most churches do not mark the day.
As the Valentine is falling on a Sunday today, that we are coming here, we show love to God as well for giving us life, for sparing our lives to see today. So we are even glad that it fell on a Sunday.
We are going to let our youth know that Valentine's Day is a period that people will give themselves to God.
To me, as a child of God, love is supposed to be expressed every day of our life, because Jesus Christ first showed us His love by dying on the cross.
The significance of Valentine is what Christ commands us to love one another.
Spending quality time together with loved ones tops the list of activities that most people plan to engage in.
I would definitely take my girl out, like just go out. We'll just go out to and chill, just to express ourselves. Then I'll just show I care.
Essentially the people we have not known before, strangers, just do something unusual. Personally, I will celebrate mine in church because we have an event.
So whatever you can do, support your neighbor, support your brother, support your sister, love, show them love, give them the best they want.
After all said and done, and despite the many variations of the story behind Valentine's Day, the message points to love. Love should, however, be celebrated at all times regardless of the day. Here is to all who do not wait for an official day to celebrate their loved ones. Happy Valentine's Day. In Uyo, Edidioniba, NTA News.
In a bid to correct certain misconception about Valentine's Day, particularly among teenagers, Tower of Ivory schools, Edianaba instituted Valentine party for the students. Clement Barrett reports that the 2016 edition of the event was brilliant.
Decades after St. Valentine showed exceptional love to the daughter of his jailer, many have used 14th February to show sincere affection to loved ones, while others simply see the day as a time to involve in extramarital and premarital affairs. To instill the right perception of Valentine's Day among teenagers, Tower of Ivory Schools Edenabak put together a party for the students. It was a party for the students to express the true message of love through dance, drama, and other performances. Lecturer on hand to educate the students on the real essence of Valentine's Day celebration. Coordinator of schools, Lady Dorothy Ebodom, said the reasons for instituting the party in the school have been achieved.
They now understand that misconceiving the meaning of Valentine is not good, that it is evil. So the students now know what is meant by Valentine celebration.
The principal, Mr. Uchenna Enye, and some students commended management of the school for organizing the event.
The management of the school puts this together, to first and foremost to, make the students have fun, make them feel at home.
I provide to the chairman board of governors for him to have the heart to organize such an event for all of us, for us to eat and drink and celebrate love as Valentine. Makes me as a person very, very happy. Because
if you look at what's going on here, it's like sharing love with your siblings from another parent. So it means that even when you're not at home, wherever you are, you can still find love and share it among the people that are with you.
The Valentine's Day party provided staff and students of Tower of Ivory schools the opportunity to dine and wine in the spirit of the day. From Edianabak, Clement Barrett, NTA News.
Redfield International Secondary School is aimed at producing a total child sound both in academics and extracurricular activities. Chairman Board of Governors, Redfield International School, Ambassador Sam Eden, made this known at the school's 2016 Inter-House Pass competition. Inoban Blaise, who captured the memorable event for NTA News, reports that red, green, yellow, pink, blue, and purple houses participated in the competition, as well as invited schools.
Annually, Redfield International Secondary School organizes inter-house sport competition to enable the students to display their talent. Since inception, the school has hosted 6 inter-house sports competitions, one of which was recently held at the University of Uyo Mini Stadium. Chairman Board of Governors, Ambassador Sam Eden, said Redfield School is the base
of tomorrow and ambassadors of the school. They urge them to display a spirit of sportsmanship, devoid of rancor,